Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood,
Boy.
beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Friend of the neighborhood, Earthquake is up in here.
Yes.
Quake, welcome back to the neighborhood, man.
I thought I was boycotting.
No.
This is my favorite neighborhood.
Man, you stop that, brother. The boycott would never go to Earthquake, bro.
Please. I would never leave the neighborhood.
You know what it is, too, man? We're getting even more selective with this coronavirus that's going on.
Man.
So, and we're sorry about the whole probing, and you know what I'm saying? You have
I ain't
to
worried about
get
that.
sprayed before you walked in here and everything,
Hugs are
man.
canceled.
Yeah.
Hugs are canceled.
I'll spill
Says it right here.
Have you been concerned with anything that's going on with the
No,
coronavirus?
man, you got to understand, I was in the military. I loaded nuclear weapons for a living. So
Yeah,
we
man.
went through the different, sitting here being the chemical warfare, biotechnical, chemical warfare. Because, see, you know, when a war break out, of course, the enemy will send over different kind of chemicals, and we had to learn how to do it in our gas masks and everything else in it.
So you're not too much worried about it.
No, because
Hey,
you just
Quake,
wash
didn't
your
you
hands.
drop a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, but why we got to bring that up?
Yeah.
Luke did it to me.
Right? No, what
Luke!
happened?
I mean, this was back when Luke had 150 fine women. He done fell off then since then. But I'm saying right here, he had the finest women, and they was coming when Luke was popping, and I told him I needed that night off.
You talking about like Luther Campbell, like the booty shaking
The
Luke?
booty shakers.
Two Live Crew? Oh,
the
okay.
strippers.
All right, go ahead now.
Luke, Miami, the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Coming in a little small town called Boxdale, Louisiana, down there in Shreveport, Louisiana, down there. I told him I need the day off. Luke is coming. And they're going to tell me,
National
go out
holiday.
there. Yeah. Go over there and change the munitions in the B-52. I said, man, I'm going to see Luke. Do it, and then you can leave. So I went to go do it. Didn't follow the checklist. Try to get real quick to see Luke. And put the bomb up and didn't put all the fittings in it, and it hit the ground, and everybody started running.
Oh, man.
I heard
And
that,
then,
bro.
they woke the president up, said we had
No, bro, that goes to the president?
Of course, it's a broken arrow. We have a nuclear weapon that has been hit in the United States.
Do you get a discharge, or how do they reprimand you for dropping a nuclear bomb that they had to wake the president up for?
Well, the first thing you got to cover yourself. I went and got my checklist, put all the markers. I followed the procedures, and I wasn't getting high. So all you can do is make me incompetent.
Right.
You
That's all you
understand?
can do.
Yeah, that's all.
Right.
Just put me in the snack bar. I can't touch no more bombs. No.
like, oh,
Pass
man.
out coffee.
Like I don't want to be here anyway because everybody at the snack bar was at the Luke concert.
Yeah, with that blue and you don't matter. One thing about the military, low bombs or passing out cookies, they all get paid the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? E5 that pass out the cookies get the same much
Same
as
check.
the E5. And, so you ain't hurt my feelings.
Now, have you been watching the presidential run?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody to beat Trump.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anybody. Joe came back, though. 4 black people got him. Black people helped them out. North Carolina, they came
did.
out like
No,
slaves.
come on and raise up. Take your shirt off.
Man,
Spin it around
listen,
your hand like a
we
helicopter.
know Joe. Don't nobody know Joe. But what's more important, Joe know us.
Hey, man.
Hey, Roddy
Boy.
Joe Biden, the name, he did it the name you know, though.
Yeah.
He did it the name you know because he came out of nowhere, bro. Do you vote?
Of course.
Right, okay.
I mean, you got to.
Right.
You got to. If you don't vote, man, you don't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
I heard that.
You can't play. Listen, what I say to people right now all the time, this is the only system you got. Black people ain't never had a problem with the game. We have the problem when you change the rules of the game. This the rules of the game of voting, we're going to outvote you.
Okay.
More people think like we do than they do.
I heard
And you
that.
just got to show it. This is the time.
And that's strong coming from you as being a Trump supporter, too, for the last
Listen,
term.
man, I ain't been no Trump, but I can't lie. That tax cut really helped me out.
Oh, you better stop
Oh,
that.
yeah, I'm a 1%er.
Hey, man, so where are you now in fatherhood, relationship, and everything like that, bro?
Oh, listen, two things happened. My son is 17, but in child support years, he 18.
Yeah.
Because I had overages.
Oh, really, though?
Yeah.
So you cashed in your overages?
Yeah, of course. Count it on down.
Right.
So you put extra in there when you're dealing with an adverse baby mama.
Right.
You put extra on top of it just in case you get sick because you're an independent contractor. You know they'll take you to court if you miss.
Even if you can't pay.
If you can't pay. They don't care if you incapacitated. That's a baby mama.
Right.
Don't get that check. She's a pimp. That's female.
Right, you're
You understand?
Duh.
I need my money. So if you're going to be a man about it, say, let me put a little extra on it just in case I get sick.
Right.
Then I
Plan
have
ahead.
kind of like sick insurance on the baby mama tip.
Right.
Female that is a pimp.
Yeah, because she's a pimp. She wants her money. So what you got to do, for the blessing of my God, I done had great health for the 18 years.
Right.
So that means I got overages. So just like you go get brothers that have shortages and they in their rears, they still want their money. If we got overages, I got to deduct it till they get 18.
Really though.
So my son is 17, but in child support years, he's
18.
So I stopped paying.
Hey, was it hard dealing with that throughout the year? And I know you. I know. So I told you one time we were talking about somebody and I got a phone call, so I should know better. But is that a hard road, bro?
Yeah, but it's worth it.
I heard that.
Because at the end of the day, your child, at the end of the day, I tell brothers this all the time, the kid makes the determination if you're a good father or not.
Right.
Regardless
right.
on her propaganda. You validate it by your absence.
Right.
And then at all times, it never messed with me because the overall situation was my choice because I chose to be with her. Mm-hmm. I allowed myself to be with her in that way that allowed us to have a child. Mm-hmm. And as a man, you have to take on the responsibilities for the decisions you made.
I heard that.
And if you a true man, excuse my man, but if you a true man, you supposed to be bitch proof.
Right. Right.
I'm bitch proof.
I heard that.
You understand? It ain't one, and I'm not saying it in the negatory term, just the attitude of it. Because all bitches ain't women.
Right.
So you got to be able to deal with it on there. So you cannot break me. You just an obstacle.
Now, what about dating, man? Do you go into dating different or?
Yeah, because I had a counterfeit baby.
Yeah, you had a counterfeit baby.
What
you know what a counterfeit baby is?
No.
That's when a woman knows that's not your child and still gives it to you. Some women might be ignorant to the fact that, no, I'm messing with her. I give you that. But it's when the one knows it's not yours.
And still
put it on there. And everybody else in the family knows it's not yours, too.
Damn.
And you like in the Truman Show.
Damn.
Everybody else playing this fantasy, and you the only one in reality.
How long did it take before you knew that you
3
were?
3 years.
So you thought you had like a son or daughter for 3 years?
Yeah, he should be 4 this year.
Really? So this is recent.
Yeah, I was doing another radio show, and the dude called me up to tell me because he thought I was dating her, took her phone, and he found out that no, I wasn't dating. We was co-parenting, and he called me and said, "Man, I have to tell you that is not your child." And
wow.
He sent these not jokes. He sent me texts of correspondence of her talking to the real father. A year ago.
He called you at a radio show?
Yeah, well, I was doing my Father's Day show in New York.
Oh, my God.
Such a blessing.
No, I'm telling you. I was upset and was, disappointed. And then about 5 minutes later, I went into my Maury dance.
Right.
He ain't mine.
Running around the whole
Lord. Because I ain't want to be that 50-year-old dude with a 2-year-old. That's terrible. You and your kid got on Pampers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want another woman that ain't the woman of my dream having my child. I'm over here disappointed in myself. I had forgave myself for 3 years with that child. And look at the Lord. Came down and said, I'm taking you out of this darkness. You have learned your lesson.
I heard that.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know. I broke into my boy's hands and popped it, locked it, came back, bought drinks for everybody in the station.
So what do you do now to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Oh, I went and got them clipped. It was over.
Yeah.
It's burnt off.
Yeah.
If you say if we got a kid now, you got Jesus too.
That's immaculate conception.
Yeah, you don't need no child support. You need a manger. I need to get you some keys.
Yeah, man. So do you see yourself getting married again, Earthquake?
Yeah, I will.
Really?
Yeah, get a prenup and everything. We gonna see it.
Right.
We ain't having no kids.
I thought you would never get married again, bro.
Man, gotta get somebody. Got a
So
lot
do
of
you
money.
love?
Oh, I always love love.
I heard
that's
that.
the best feeling in the world. Right below laughter.
Right.
Oh man, love is the best. It's you can never forget how you felt about that first one. You get what I'm saying? You want me? Yes, no. Box it off. How it is. It's just like I've never been addicted to drugs, but I understand it when you come to that because you're still searching for that feeling that you had for that girl. That time.
Chasing that first hit.
Oh,
one too many, 1,000 not enough.
Oh, man, that one that wanted you, 9 out of 10, she ain't want you. You know what I mean? But you don't worry about that. You just remember how it feels to want it that way.
Are you a romantic guy? Do you send flowers and all that?
Long as it's romantic.
Right.
If you come to that conclusion, if I come to that conclusion, you ain't what I thought it was.
Right.
Then it goes south.
How do you know when they want to be with you or they want to be with Earthquake?
Yeah.
I don't worry about that.
Right.
Because I'm hard to be with.
Yeah.
It's going to tell. That's why I don't watch you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be.
You ever been cheated on before?
Oh, all the time.
He said, "Oh."
But it was not. But I look at that different too. It was never mine.
Exactly.
Right.
Like
You
had a
see
baby
what I'm
for 3
saying?
years.
Right.
You broke the commitment between me and you, so I get it. Because mine could never be ours.
Right.
Mine is ours, and then I'm gonna give you ours benefits.
What keep you on the road?
Huh?
What keep you on the road, man? Because Earthquake, you be on your game, bro.
Everywhere.
Like you stay on it.
That Pope keep me on that, bro. That pour is hard on you.
Right, yeah, man. You remember those days,
Ooh, I knew how it felt not to have.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I be looking at basketball players, be getting fines and everything. I say, ain't no way I get that money back.
Yeah.
I play basketball, never have a check. Once I found out how much the first one called, I'll argue with you after the game.
Man, so can you imagine if y'all got comedy penalties? Because now, but Earthquake, is it getting harder to be a comedian now that we're so super sensitive? Everybody's in the gotchas and.
I think if you just tell the joke from honesty, you'll be good. And you have to tell people that is not. I'm not your pastor. I'm not sure.
Right. These are jokes.
These are jokes.
You coming into a comedy club.
Yeah, and not only that, they coming from a son of a clown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We born from clowns. You shouldn't let someone that you don't know be able to personally offend you if you didn't use your name.
Do you see that as getting different and a little more difficult, though?
I think for people that's in for shock value of it, if you really articulate your point, you're ready to deal with it because your constituents already know, your crowd already know that's who you are.
Are there comedy beefs? Not that have you been caught up in
Yeah,
one,
they of course. Corey Holcomb going at Alice Thomas, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
At Alex?
Yeah, I think that's what they.
Damn.
Don't let me get it wrong, but I think they going at it.
Sorry, some other beef.
Yeah, something over there.
Something about it.
But if I am getting it wrong,
I mean, they going at it. I don't get involved with
What
that.
about movies, man? Earthquake, it seems like movies would have been even more low-hanging fruit for you.
Man, listen.
But
I mean, I'm doing it now. I'm starring in my first movie, leading in. It's called Ashes. Film that's at the end of it. I'm on The Neighborhood.
yeah.
The second
Yeah,
Neighborhood.
man. Hello.
See,
What up, said?
For The Neighborhood. I'm on that. I'm on another show called Southside, which is Chicago.
I remember at one point you were saying, not that you were almost blacklisted, but you was like, man, I can't even get no work in Hollywood.
Couldn't even play an ape in Planet of the Apes. That was my lowest point. Read for it. Auditioned to play an ape, didn't get a call back for an ape. You know, the script, they gave it to me, it had nothing but growls, girlfriend. And I was in there practicing.
You're dumb.
I know I'm going to make this. I was outstanding. Didn't get a call back to play an ape.
Man, you say brother can't get no ape work?
Call me an ape and I can't play ape. And then I went and seen the movie and I saw them other apes on the screen. I said, now I know I was better than one of them. Now this is blackball. They got 2 million apes up there. And you gonna tell me Earthquake ain't better than none of them? This is, man, come on, baby, let's get out of here. You can't keep no woman if you can't get no ape work. She ain't staying, but she gonna cheat on
Got you all insecure.
Got me insecure, you know.
As soon as you bring up something like, yeah, well, you know, you didn't even get no ape work anyway.
Yeah, you couldn't even play an ape. You need to start reconsidering.
What did you do before comedy? I know you were in the service.
I was in the military.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
bro.
9 years. It was a beautiful
What
thing.
got you out?
The war.
Right.
That's what.
Yeah, when they started fighting for real, I said, hey, it's time for me to check out.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't mind practicing it.
Yeah, man.
But y'all talking about we really rumbling? Oh, stop the car, though, boy. Let me out of here.
Hell yeah.
Stop the car. I don't mind. I could have stayed at home to get shot at.
I ain't going to enlist to get shot. I can get shot right here on the street.
I could have stayed on the street for these kind of results. At least I had somewhere to hide at.
Yeah. Run up in one of the homies' house.
Yeah, all this saying, I'm fat.
Man.
You can't hide behind no saying.
Fat.
Amen. Dude, what do you think about the military nowadays, man? You know, like people, because now people sign up and they know. That's why when we get someone, I'm really on thank you for your service, because now they know that it could be either we're signing up for war or something that's going on crazy, and we got a president that's ready to just seem like he's ready to push a button.
Listen, the military, one thing about it, military, they fight for each other. They the ultimate gang. And I say personally, it's a great thing if you have different options. You don't have that many options. You go get to see the world, get an education, and the best thing about it, you get to mingle with other different races, and you find out we have more things in common than different. Mm-hmm. We do the same thing. They eat just as much fried chicken as we do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? All them stereotypical things it is, and you get to see the world. And I believe it's a great place to start. Not to finish if it's a career you don't want to. Just pick a job that don't put you on the front line.
Yeah. What kind of dad are you, Earthquake?
I'm a great dad. I wish my kids would tell me I wasn't a great father.
They don't tell you?
I wish they would say I wasn't.
Right.
I wish they would. I'm like, who you comparing me to?
I was here.
Great black man that's going to come take care.
Yeah.
And since we comparing, you ain't a great child.
Hell yeah.
This little 8 years old here buying father's houses and stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
And
Little YouTube kids.
Yeah, little YouTube kids making in money. You just sitting around here. I almost lost my job trying to keep you in a free school.
Trying to keep you in the free school.
In a free school. You can't get on time to a free school.
Hey man, do your kids understand the sacrifices that you put in?
Yeah, my son. That's a funny thing. I'm glad you brought that up. I remember one time he said, "You're never home," and he started crying. We was having one of them white TV sitcom moments.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you got to push back at him. And he was like, "You ain't never home. I want to spend more time." I said, "You want me to spend more time?" I said, "Yeah, okay, I'll spend more time. But if I'm going to spend more time, I'm going to have to take that laptop back."
Yeah.
You're going to have to go to public school. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to take that. You got to get that iPhone back and get a flip one.
Yeah, man.
He looked at me and said, "Nah, you go ahead. We'll spend time when you get back."
Yeah, FaceTime me, Dad.
Yeah.
I'll FaceTime you.
Yeah.
What's different on the road now than what used to be back in the days, man?
Oh, man, the money.
Oh, really? Is it more money?
Yes, it is.
Do you feel like that even more so because social media and you can increase your profile? Because you know how there's sometimes you be like, man, I wonder what happened to. And now all the wonder what happened to, you could check in on everybody now. And everybody's doing something.
Yeah, but I think our genre just is being more appreciated now. You got to laugh, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in the time, people don't know, and I stand up for what I do as a comedian. We help our people become through all the different trials and tribulations with your Red Fox, your Richard Pryor to make them laugh when things go bad.
Yeah.
Now it's a perfect date. If she wanted me and her went out on a date, we'll go to a comedy club. So I sit back and see what jokes she laugh at. Now I know what her sense of humor is. See what she said. They say a vole joke and she jumped up. Oh, she a prune. I can't mess with her. Once you get around one of my friends and he talk like that. But you see where it is. And as a woman, you can see that too. He can't talk to you. You can see it. You don't like it. Drink, eat. Get in your car and drive off.
I heard that.
Meet me at the comedy club. You laugh and sit. It's just a perfect place for a date.
Do you feel like the comedy club now is a little different too, though? Because you do have people that know they come and quake, and everybody, like I say, they just sensitive. Have you had somebody stand up and say something, or after a show came to you and said you rubbed them the wrong way?
Well, yeah, but opinions, everybody got their opinion. I tell comedians all the time, you got to understand, it's going to be some people just hate your show.
Right.
No matter what.
Yeah.
You just hope all of them don't show up that night.
Right.
You know
Do you remember the first time you bombed Earthquake?
I never bombed.
No.
Drop the bomb.
I got scared.
Right,
one
yeah,
time.
you dropped the bomb.
But I never,
So you've never bombed?
No, not bombed.
Right.
Bombed is when, boo, get on out of here.
Yeah. Right.
Had shows that didn't lead up too
hit.
much. Yeah, but boo, no.
You never got booed off the stage?
No.
When did you know that comedy was for you? Like, had you always been funny?
No, I'm not even the funniest person in my family. It was just the best decision I made that day. Once I got out the military, couldn't go back to D.C. I would have been in illegal pharmaceuticals.
Right.
So I went to Atlanta when it was popping. They had on CNN, most black people, you want to strive, go to Atlanta. I said, I'm going.
Yeah.
Never been there. Went there, opened up a comedy club, and started doing comedy from there.
Damn. So you down there put yourself on your own stage?
Yeah, because the Comedy Act Theater was from here, wouldn't put me on. They wouldn't let me perform. I was doing white clubs, and they wouldn't put me on. And my mother said, you can't get mad for a man, don't put you on his stuff. You got to get your own. So
And you went and got your own?
Yeah.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Wow. Who were some of the people that you put on that we would know now?
Oh, everybody came through. Chris Tucker, Steve Harvey.
Oh, wow.
Everybody came through my club. Everybody. It was the #1 club in Atlanta.
Do they all remember it?
Of course.
Okay, you know how sometimes we get amnesia.
No, that's one thing I say. My peers give me the respect. Ask them. They'll give it to you no matter from Eddie Murphy all the way down, DL, Sid, Steve, Bernie, rest in peace, and all of them.
Hey, how famous are you? You know how the
Black
limit to your
fame.
Yeah.
Black family.
Can you go to, let's say the Lakers are playing tonight. Can you go to the Staples Center without a ticket?
No.
Okay, all right. So we know where our fame is at.
Yeah, I can't even get into the party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I go to the wrong after party, man.
Right. So what does black famous mean?
Black famous is you get 1 out of 4. You know what I mean? 4 people. Who is he? Well,
right.
That's Quake. The 4th one, I tell you.
Right.
And then if they
Do
don't
you
have
get
no power,
people
they
that
can't
you
get
know taking a picture with you that don't know who you are?
Yes.
Because they see other people?
Yeah.
I get that same thing. I was just somewhere right now. The girl said, Dr. Dre. No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
man.
did
She
not.
called me Dr. Dre.
You should have said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I told her, I said, get away from me, bitch. No, just so I can give it to Dre. Like, Dre was an asshole. And I was just no, but you do tape, but you know where if you go somewhere, you be like, okay, this person recognized me. Or you'll walk away and you get like 3 wings, you notice there's 5, and then they're like, oh yeah, they know who I am.
Yeah. Dude at the airport today called me Too Short. I said
my
Too
God.
Short.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I can see it.
No, Too Short.
Man.
No, man, I
You a
don't
little
look
bit
Too
too
Short.
short?
Ain't never
Hey,
looked this
man.
good.
Yeah.
You know we
Too
all
Short
look alike.
ain't never looked. He was black.
Yeah.
He was black. I said, brother.
Oh man, you know what's wrong when it's coming from one of
Yeah,
us.
I said, brother. He said, you know, a lot of famous people come through here.
He called.
Wow.
Did he say you resemble, or he was sure?
He thought I was too short.
How did he say it to you?
He said, man, ain't you too short?
I don't think
Because he
Too
was
Short
just
even has
staring
like
at
a
me.
beard.
I said, too short, bro. He said, yeah. I said, come on, man. You know, a lot of famous people come through here. You look like Too Short, young brother.
So he never figured out it was Earthquake.
No.
He just was for sure. Well, I'm just mixing you up. I thought it was too.
I thought you was too short. And when I told him that I wasn't too short, he said, you know, a lot of famous people come through here.
Wow.
Like, sorry for
not
that I'm Earthquake. You look like Too Short.
Right.
I'm sorry for offending you.
Right, man.
And short.
Yeah, but we do get people that
That's
come
famous.
through here.
That's famous.
Like, yeah,
But
nobody
it
ever
ain't
tell
you.
you.
It ain't you.
And nobody ever tell you look like anybody famous.
Yeah.
Though. You never heard that one
You
before.
ain't never heard that one.
Quake, any shows coming up? I know you stay on the road.
Listen,
how do we find you on Instagram?
Oh, follow me at The Real Earthquake. Got all my schedules going on, man. I'm shooting.
Why the real earthquake? Is there a fake earthquake out there?
You know they always trying to duplicate the player.
Yeah, or we go to earthquake and get nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
man,
then get earthquake plus the earthquake was taken because it's the real natural
real one.
disaster.
Yeah,
the
man.
one that no
where
weather
did
man
you get
could
the
tell.
name Earthquake?
My real name is Nathaniel Stroman, so that didn't roll off the tongue.
Right. When they're coming to the stage.
Yeah, coming to the stage, Nathaniel Stroman. Black people, boo, boo.
Yeah.
So I had to get a name with a fighting chance.
I heard that.
And I had a friend that always made bad decisions. So when I think about it, I say, hey, man, I'm thinking about changing my name. He said, ooh, I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Oh,
so I did it.
You was like, yeah, I know now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
I got to
sure.
double down on the opposites with you.
on the opposite with
How did
you.
the name Earthquake come?
From Washington, D.C. Yeah, little hustler named Earthquake, and I love Earthquake.
I heard that, brother. It worked for you.
Yeah.
Did you have another nickname before Earthquake?
Yeah, Pooey.
Pooey.
Yeah, that's my
Pooey.
nip. I don't know. You know, when you're in a black family, you never get the
The
really
reason-
origin of the name.
Right, yeah.
Everybody got about 19 different versions how they came up with
Yeah,
it.
man.
You never know the truth.
My name, my family name when they wanted to get at me bad was Roach.
Roach.
Yeah, because I had like nappy hair. Really? So they'd be like, "Oh, shut up, Roach." Like, oh. Yeah, don't call me that.
Just go ahead and embrace it.
Yeah,
we're Roach at.
Yeah.
That's thorough.
I'm surprised I even put that out there because I never even put that out there. The one thing you don't know about me.
Yeah,
you know.
But see, if somebody say Pooey, I knew him through a hot. I knew him
like they really know you.
Childhood. No, I knew him through my childhood.
Yeah.
If they say Nathaniel, then we was in the military together.
Damn.
If say Earthquake, then it's been the business.
What if they say Too Short?
They don't know, man.
Yeah. Then at the airport.
Yeah, they're at the airport.
They're at the airport.
They're at the airport.
Hey, man, and we were talking about the coronavirus. Are you concerned about that?
No.
Right. Really not?
No.
Fly a lot.
I fly like all you do.
Yeah,
is
you do fly a lot.
Yeah, but transferable is on your hands. Keep your hands clean 4 to 5, 6 times. And don't slob down no woman that's infested.
I heard that. I heard that. You don't want no infested woman.
You don't get none of them infested women. You good. You don't slob her down. Got your tongue all down. You good.
So, Earthquake, are you dating now?
Don't slob. She over here killing with them slabs. Infested.
Yeah.
Infested women.
Yeah, you know they out there. Damn women out here.
Yeah,
wash your hands and stay away from infested women.
Yeah.
Are you dating now, Earthquake?
Yes.
I heard that.
Yes, of course. I'm interviewing.
Yeah. Always. Would you want to have another kid?
Oh no.
Yeah. You're like, man, I just dodged a bullet a few, a year ago.
Having it. No, in your 50s, you don't supposed to be having no kids. You're supposed to find a woman of your dream if you don't have it and enjoying your time with her. You don't supposed to be at no hospital with no kid with no ear infections.
Right.
You know what I'm doing? Soccer game. You falling asleep. Who's that grandfather up there? I'm his father.
Yeah.
Back all hurting.
You know it's bad when people ask how old your daddy is. How old is your daddy?
Exactly.
You got to go to daddy and grandparents' day.
Grandpa?
Yeah. And you sitting down going to PTA meetings and having conference with teachers. If a teacher calling your house, you supposed to be sleeping with her.
Yeah, hello. There you go.
That's the only reason she supposed to be calling. Not going over why they ain't come to class.
Hey, Earthquake, we about to have this like Netflix comedy thing out here, man.
Yeah.
I was saying we got a gangster that, bro.
I mean, I was very disappointed. I want to know who made the choosing.
Yeah.
If we talk about jokes.
Yet, though.
If it ain't about jokes.
Yeah.
Now, if it's something else, then I'll shut up. But if it's about jokes, and I live here.
Do you ever feel, Earthquake, like not that you get people try to box you out, but you are one of the most funniest comedians consistently. And when I told you when I go to your shows, bro, you would hear me in the audience laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever feel like man? Like, I don't know if it's a blackball, if it's a hate, if people posting up, like.
Well, first of all, you can't get mad because what you do is subjective. Mm-hmm. One man might find it funny and one people like sad. Secondly, for me, the accolades I get, what I told you, from my peers.
Right.
It's all. You know what I mean? My peers give me my respect.
Mm-hmm.
I see it from the way they approach me and in their eyes. And you hear it from men that don't give out them accolades easily.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They're not those type of dudes. So that's it. But you have a lot of people making these judgments, like we just said. Who's making these selections?
Right.
They have it on Sirius XM, comedy greats. These are the comedians that are coming. And I'm like, who makes the selection?
Right. Hey, do we say that all the time when we see like these top 10 and top 50 in these surveys? Like, it seems like it's just something to kind of start not argument, but just dialogue.
Yeah, not only dialogue, and I don't have no problem with the dialogue, but who are submitting the 15? What is your qualifications?
Right.
Who are you to say who's great and who's not? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's subjective anyway, but at least show me some professionalism where you have been in the culture or something to make it. And us as black comedians never get the respect at all in the mainstream of comedy until we become blow up like a Kevin and the Martins and the Daves.
Right.
You understand? They never get it at the bottom. That's why I had a problem with the NAACP awards. I wasn't knocking them, but how are you not going to give no accolades or no respect to all these comedians that's out here every day in our community relieving stresses every day in these comedy clubs, and you put the NAACP awards for up here for when we being neglected, and now exclusionary, and you excluding us,
right?
And it was heartbreaking.
Yeah, you made sure you did a you took that to your platform as well, though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I mean, if we ain't gonna get it from the NAACP,
Who we gonna get it from?
who we gonna get it from? God damn it, you said this is what for knowledge our own. And
NAAWP.
I mean, WP. I mean, we out here, it's comedians in every club's hitting it, you call it whatever. We ain't on the chitlin circle no more because we selling so many tickets that they got to put us in the mainstream club.
Yeah, man.
Because if it wasn't for us in the mainstream clubs, these improvs and the rest of the clubs would be down. And our people's coming into it, selling it, and we are sitting here keeping their soul up, being right below pastors.
Right, yeah.
You know, entertaining our people at a reasonable rate, $35, $40. We ain't hitting you over the head. $250 per ticket, $400 standing in line, accessible in the whole thing. Plus, making something you can't make yourself do.
Right.
Laugh, and y'all ain't gonna give us no accolades.
Damn.
In our own community. You know what we doing? Why do we got to blow up and get a TV show? Now you won't give us an NAACP award.
And then that's the show up award.
That's the show up so we can help you push some ratings.
Yeah,
you ain't giving nothing into the hood or the people that's really doing it. You're not. Don't give me all that.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear all that.
If they gave it to you next year, would you be there?
Be there right front and center.
Thank you.
Telling these are the people I don't want to thank. Ex-baby mom, I told you.
Yeah, I told you I'd
If
be
you would have
here.
believed in me, I would have been here earlier.
Hey, man, how's the diet, man? You eat
Diet.
pork, you vegan? Or
Yeah, man, nothing fried.
Oh, really, though?
Everything baked.
I heard
You
that.
know what I mean? I'm trying to get like you a little vegan.
Man.
I did vegan vow for 3 months, and this chick started cooking some chicken, and I fell off. She was dirty.
Yeah,
She didn't
man.
like my diet.
She
She didn't want me to
sabotage you.
live. Yeah.
But,
She was a hater.
Yeah, cooking it all in your house.
Oh, in my house.
Yeah, man.
I tried to fight it, but I ate that one wing. It was over.
Do you feel like now, man, like everybody is gluten free? You know, we all vegans. Are we paying attention to it? Or keto diets? Are we paying attention too much? Or
no, I mean, health is wealth, man.
Yeah, man.
And you should change. And it's all about moderation. You can have some bad stuff. It just can't be your diet.
Right. Do you eat pork?
No.
I heard that. How long has that been?
Yesterday.
Right. Yeah. I ain't nothing today.
No, but I don't. Moderation.
I heard
if
that.
I ever, and anything is probably some bacon here once a month or something like that. If ain't nothing else left downstairs.
I remember at one point when I saw the one thing when you were talking about how you couldn't be a Muslim at the time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Man.
Because I'm still trying to get a white woman.
I can't.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
not with the nation.
Not with the nation. I can't bring her there.
Yeah. You definitely not bringing her to mosque.
Yeah, I bring her to the mosque. I say, sit down. I'm be talking about white people, but they ain't your family. We ain't talking about my in-laws, but we're talking about the modern ones.
Yeah, not the good ones.
Yeah,
you know
not
what I'm saying?
the good ones. You know what I'm saying?
Do you date interracially?
No, I haven't.
I heard
I've
that.
never been with nothing but black women.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm segregated.
No, he said I'm segregated.
That's the only one that mess with me.
Really though?
Yeah. Try to get me a Latino.
And what
What
happened?
happened?
Couldn't catch it.
Right.
Man, they quit.
Yeah. You know what I
Said
mean?
no gracias.
Yeah, they say some words and then they tap-hose. They gone, man.
Tadpoles.
Well, I love you all the same, bro.
You know I know.
When was the last time you went out on a date?
Ooh, man, it's been a minute, man.
Yeah, because Louis, man, he's with a female right now, right? Mm-hmm. And they go out, but she has a different definition on what a date is.
We do a lot of events. We go out together. We're always together. And to me, that's a date because I end up not just necessarily, but yeah, it ends up me paying for everything
Together.
And then at the end of the night, I take her home and we go home. Like that was technically a date to me. To her, it's not. It's not dinner. It's not set up. We're not dressed up. That to her is considered a date.
Oh, Michelle's.
What's
What
that?
does that mean?
Michelle's is stop paying for it, and then she'll change her mind and say it's a date.
Right, yeah. Or if you start going Dutch.
Dutch up on her. This ain't a date. This is two friends.
Right, yeah, just two friends hanging out.
Yes.
Man,
That's how you do it.
thank you for coming into the neighborhood and hanging out with us, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having you. Got beautiful women in here.
Yeah, man.
This
It
is
just
the best
balanced the room out.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want people to just come in and look at me and then look at Louis. So it's like, oh, you got to have points that you can go to.
Balance.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to do this because it'd be a hard interview if you just looked at me.
I know it would, and they are beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
I tell you, I gotta get a little bit more
money. And then
money.
this one, her procedure is almost done. She's almost 100%. She's almost female. What?
100% what?
She's almost female.
Don't I look good?
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
But is that true?
We got earthquake in the neighborhood, man. Y'all stick around. Y'all radio's Big Boy's neighborhood.
Yeah.